And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one. Today, Epic VeVe live stream. Today, we just have one drop. Pretty cool drop, though. We have the Tesseract, and this is day 4 of the San Diego Comic-Con. Shout out to everyone who's there, man. I keep shouting them out because I would just love to be there. I'm going to bring up some more clips and even some tweets that Marvel tweeted out about the whole Comic-Con showing off VeVe. I think I'm still just in shock and awe. Feels like our baby's growing up so fast, so big. Unbelievable times right now. Shout out to Energy in the live stream asking if I'm going for the drop today. We got Willow Kid in here early on. How we doing? How we doing, fam? I will be going over kind of my thoughts on this drop and if I'm going to be going for it or if I'll be passing it. Also, I want to bring up another new tab in the VeVe app. A lot of you guys saw it. Some of you guys may not have saw it yet. There's a lot of buzz going around what it could be. Is it real? Is it not? Definitely real. And it's awesome for everyone who was able to grab one of them. I'm going to go over in just a second here. But before I go over the new tab, once again, I'm going to be going over just the details of today's drop. Shout out to everyone who was able to get the Eye of Agamotto. That was the first ever Infinity Stone that was dropped. If you guys don't know what the Eye of Agamotto is, it's that green looking like gem. It's already been released. Pretty cheap. We did see a big spike in the price of those. And I think that the gauntlet glove, the Infinity Stones all put together in the gauntlet glove. I think that's been a pretty wise speculation from a lot of people that could be releasing one day on the VeVe app. Maybe it's the airdrop for all the holders. Maybe you have to buy it separately one day. Who knows? But that was the surprise reveal, the gauntlet glove at the Marvel booth at San Diego Comic-Con. I was watching on the live stream the other day, and as soon as I opened up the live stream, it was just VeVe front and center. I was just in awe. I took a bunch of pictures, videos, saving them forever. This is stuff that I envisioned from day one. A lot of us envisioned it from day one. We knew this day would come eventually. It's finally happening. It feels unbelievable. I just want to, shout out to everyone who believed this whole time, because there's plenty of people who, didn't believe to begin with, stopped believing, etc. And I think it's going to be a worldwide phenomenon one day. Let's dive into the details. Today's a con exclusive, the Tesseract. $30 list price, which is pretty good. It's pretty cheap. I like that. It's not like a $50, $70 price point like we've seen with the Eye of Agamotto. $30, I like that. There's just one drop. We've seen with the Eye of Agamotto drop, there's 3 different rarities that dropped, the secret rare and then the other ones. This is just one uncommon. 8,610 editions. I believe when that Eye of Agamotto did drop, that was kind of my speculation, was that I was trying to say that I don't know when it was going to happen, but eventually I do think maybe a little surprise could come with the full set holders of all the Infinity Stones. I do think the Gauntlet Glove will probably come out one day. I don't know if it's going to be this con surprise drop, or I'm thinking more so like I think most people think so too, is like an airdrop for all the full set holders. I don't have the full set of the Eye of Agamotto. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Infinity Stones or the Gauntlet Glove. I think it's awesome for the people who are fans of it. I think it's going to do pretty well and be pretty valuable, but I feel like I'm not the biggest fan of it. So I'll let you guys know in just a second if I'm going to be going for this drop or not. But I think for the people that are going for this drop, it should probably be above retail. $30 list price, not too bad. Maybe, depending on the Silver Surfer drop tomorrow, it could probably dip back down going into tomorrow's drop, because everyone's going to be going for the Silver Surfer tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be going for this drop tomorrow. Now, if this was like a $70 price point, I believe the first Infinity Stone, the Eye of Agamotto, came out $70. And some people are upset with how, kind of expensive it was. And we did see the price drop big time. So I think it was smart that this is $30. I don't see it coming out below retail. My guess, price prediction would be probably above retail, to start things off. Close to maybe like a double. Not like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I don't think, but probably above retail. But then as more and more get in the market, could sink back down. The good thing about this is, though, there's one drop. The people that are going for this drop know that they can only get the uncommon. There's only one of them. Sometimes we've seen with blind boxes, if people go for the drop, they don't get the one that they want. They end up selling it for, under retail, etc. Which, I can understand, I guess. Because it's a blind box at that point, right? You don't really, maybe you went for one, you're hoping for one, didn't get it, and you got the other one. But this one, there's one drop. So I think the people that are going for it, obviously you know what you're going to get if you get it. Really not too bad of a price point. I like that. $30 list price. One thing that I want to go over right now, which is just insane, is the new VeVe tab. Some of you guys on the stream might have even got one. Little promo code redemption. First of all, just soak it all in. Look at all these brands that VeVe has. That's really the only way I search for things in the market is by brand. So I'm pretty accustomed to looking at all these. But I'm still in awe every time I see it. Scroll all the way down, all the way down. You guys notice anything? What do you guys see that's a little different here? The official VeVe logo collection. Man. Woo! And right now we got the gold. VeVe logo, gold and silver. You know what I'm thinking is going to happen? There's other spots here, right? So obviously we're going to get the white and blue one, like the original colors. Maybe we get like a all silver version. Maybe we get like an all white version. And then I think the full set holders will get rewarded with an all gold VeVe logo. That'd be crazy. Now, but let me just, talk you through this one here. Wow, let's go. Looks like a lot of these were bought. Shout out to Comics and Crypto, Sean. I hope yours was bought, man. That's a huge come up right there. Floor price is up to 15 grand now. I think some people had theirs listed for like 7K. Huge come up right there. This exclusive limited edition gold and silver VeVe logo is obtained only from the VeVe founders. Huge. Basically, just like the light up there. The only way you can get that is from the founders. So awesome to see. Now, the only way you could have got this was attending the San Diego Comic-Con and then went up to David or Dan and got one of those, founder cards that had a promo code on it. And then you could have redeemed it. And that's what you got, a VeVe gold and silver logo. Huge come up, man. Shout out to everyone who got one. Definitely wish I had one of those, but I think it's amazing to see. I would love to have one of them. I mean, as VeVe continues to keep on growing its household name worldwide, showing off those VeVe logos, I think it's awesome. That really gets me excited for one day with all the influencer, maybe one-of-one NFTs that'll come someday. Man, it gets me so hyped. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when, I talk about the influencer NFTs, that's something that Al Khan had on one of his old school 2018 interviews. I played it a few times, so a lot of you guys probably have seen that already, but it's a little low-key gem that's always been stuck in the back of my head. I can't wait for those days. We got one video from today. It's VeVe 3 going over today's drop. I'm going to watch it in just a few minutes here. But not too many videos to go over today, so maybe we do just end up watching the NFT Pirates video. I watched it all, so let me know in the chat. Did most of you guys watch this video already? Because if so, then I won't watch it again. But if not, then we can watch it together. I don't mind watching it again if you guys haven't seen it. I ended up putting it on like 1.5x speed just to try to get through it a little bit quicker because it is an hour long. Energy, I'm going to talk about this in just a second if I'm going to go for the drop or not. G Metals, how we doing? How we doing, fam? B3 NFT, how we doing, fam? I feel the need for speed. Let's get this drop. Bobby Green, how we doing, brother? Wow, good luck today. Willow, isn't it fire, man? I mean, I think that's awesome. Really makes me wish I was there. Roman Z. Solid move, G Metals. What's the price right now? I don't even know the price of the Eye of Agamotto. I know everyone said that it definitely went up in price. Let me look at it. I forgot I can always look at it on the web app now. Just take a look at the Eye of Agamotto. This is one of those few collectibles that I don't really look at too often. But again, that's just a personal thing with me. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of all the Infinity Stones and that kind of thing. So Interesting. I go to Doctor Strange and it comes up with the VeVe logos. All right, that's interesting. Maybe Interesting. It's only that's because okay, there we go. There we go. I didn't realize that click exit on the filter there. Wow, 360. Oh my gosh, just they pumped like crazy. Jeez, I remember this is like $100, $115 not too long ago. That's crazy. I think I have a random rarity, like an uncommon. I really only got it to flip it upside down to kind of use as like a luxury table type thing. I think it looks pretty good in the showroom. Crazy, it's got that expensive. Unbelievable. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I think I have like the uncommon maybe. Or I think I have the rare actually, the one with the eye open. That's even up at $80 now. Back above retail. Let's go. There's only 125 in the market too. That one's still at 13, 14. That's crazy, right? Look at the price difference on these. How wild is that, right? $14. Because that has the eye closed, and the one that has the eye open, $80. That's huge. Let me see which one I have. I hope I have the rare. I do have the rare. Let's go. I bought mine for $49. Nice. I might let mine go actually right now. I definitely think it's going to go up in value. But I don't know when the other Infinity Stones are going to get released. Maybe not for another couple months. So I think I'm going to let mine go actually because a lot of you guys seen a lot of things I have been letting go in the market. I am trying to complete the Disney Castle set and then stack up gems. The Castle set's really the only last set that I'm really trying to get. I need 3 more lenticular castles, and then I'm really just trying to stack some gems for in case a big drop happens, like Amazing Fantasy 15. Like we're all kind of speculating. I don't really know if that's going to drop or not. I do think eventually one day it will. I'm kind of hoping not for a few more months, but it could be a con surprise drop, leaning more so towards like maybe like an early August drop date because I feel like they want to have a rollout. You know, from the first appearance of Spider-Man. I feel like it's probably one that they want to roll out. I kind of do want to keep it though at the same time. Yeah, I'm going to let it go. Probably will keep going up in value, but right now, trying to get some more gems, complete that set, and then stack some gems. That's my game plan right now. I will try to get this today. Probably will be difficult because 2 little additions. Today's drop is an uncommon. It will go below retail. Good point there, Mark Holman. It's not a secret rare or anything crazy like that. It is uncommon. But I think this is great for long term for the people that want the Gauntlet glove, especially because Marvel just released that, right? That's crazy. I don't think that was probably possible to get before. Maybe that's a little teaser that they're releasing it on the VeVe app as like a con surprise. That would be wild. That would blow my mind. I don't think, like I said, I'm not confirming any kind of surprise drops or anything like that. I'd rather it be a real surprise. Absolutely. Think about that, right, Willow? Probably would have only cost about $1K to hit up Comic-Con with all the food, room and board, and everything like that. Grab that promo and make $7K back. Fire. And it's the floor is at $15K right now. Floor is at 15K. That's insane. I mean, there's only 500 of them ever. So think of all the other 500 edition collectibles, and this has got the official VeVe logo. So if you believe in VeVe, that thing's through the roof, in my opinion. Oh, Steven, amazing. Shout out to you for going to San Diego Comic-Con this afternoon. Steven, do you have a YouTube channel or Instagram or anything like that? Even if you have like an Instagram account, you should vlog it. Just take your phone out, press live, and just start recording. You know, I'm sure a bunch of people from the VeVe community will follow you. Steven Friedlander. What's your Instagram? If you do end up doing that, let me know. I'll give it a follow and I'll give it a watch. Let me know if your Instagram is Steven Friedlander. Henry, what up, Henry? What up, Don? Good luck on the drop, everybody. Good luck to you, Henry. Number 41. Sheesh. Maybe I have to go for the drop now, Zach. Shout out to the Palace crew. Daniel, feeling good today. Secret Rare for 190. Shout out to you, Energy. That's a solid move right there. I could definitely see this happening. Crypto Superhero. This is something that I thought, if you go back to my first live stream with the Eye of Agamotto, wherever that drop was, I forget the exact date, but you could probably just find it on the YouTube channel. In that live stream, I talked all about how I kind of thought that an airdrop for all the Infinity Stones would be the Gauntlet Glove. Had no idea that Marvel was going to reveal that Gauntlet Glove with all the Infinity Stones. Good morning, fam. That's definitely a solid speculation from everybody, like rightfully deserved. He relisted it for $1 million. Solid move. Yeah, it's a tough one. What would you guys do if you had the VeVe logo? Would you sell it for 10K? Or would you hodl that one? It's a tough one, you know, because 10K, that can be a huge come up, right? You can use those gems for all types of future grails or, you know, whatever the case is, right? But having a 1 of 500, something that was literally only given from the founders, it's a tough decision. Absolutely. Let's give Vivian 3 a little shout out here. Shout out to Heather and Corey. Awesome. I'm so glad that they did this. You know, everything in one video with the bookmarks, the chapters. Great idea. So everybody keeps coming back to the video. Let's give it a little watch here. Probably only a minute long here. Let's see what they have to say about the Tesseract.
Next, on Saturday, July 23rd, the Tesseract will come to the platform at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This one is coming in at an uncommon and is minting 8,610 editions, and it is retailing at 30 gems. We've seen a lot of people ask what the blue cube is, and let's talk about it real quick. The version of the Tesseract we're seeing in this drop is identical to the one portrayed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. It first popped up in Thor, and ultimately Loki would utilize it to open a portal over New York. This was the first major incursion and entry of Thanos into the MCU. Ultimately, it was learned that within the Tesseract, there was the Space Stone. And as you can see by our Affinity Gauntlet,
Let's go.
That stone was a key narrative. Snap. It was a key component to the plot and story for the Avengers movies. Snap. Now, with the Space Stone coming to the platform and the Time Stone already on the platform within the Eye of Agamotto, we can't help but speculate, if all the stones come to the platform, will something occur if you own them together?
That's God.
We'll see. Snap.
And the last drop in this lineup is coming on.
Let's save the last one for tomorrow. I think people are going to be so excited for the last drop, tomorrow's drop. Silver Surfer is going to be huge, in my opinion. Oh, right. Have a couple thousand gems, maybe. Grab a wallet, Todd, Superman. I think you're in a solid position. Such a tough decision, man. It really is. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just hold it. That's pretty much what I would do with everything. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. But that's the thing. When you get things that you absolutely love and you hold it, you know, you're usually not in a bad situation because you like what you're holding at that point. But let me know, chat. We can dive into this video or we can hold off. It depends. I just don't want to watch it if everyone's already watched it. One thing I want to go over too. Check this out. Guys, this is Marvel. 15.4 million followers. 15.4 million followers. Visit VeVe's VeVe officials, part of the Marvel San Diego Comic-Con booth, and learn how to get awesome Marvel VeVe digital collectibles. Plus, you can take pics with some of the adorable Marvel Mighties collection.
Justin Warner here with Alex from VeVe. Now,
Shout out to
I know all
Alex.
about VeVe, but if someone doesn't know, what is VeVe and why is VeVe here?
VeVe is here because we are the official premium licensed digital collectible NFT partner of Marvel. It's pretty awesome. We are showing off the wares today. We got a bunch of Marvel NFTs on the app. We got the Marvel Mighties here in the flesh, life size. You can only find them on VeVe, and we're just really excited to be in our first in real life event.
That's amazing. And if say I don't have the shelf space for an in the flesh Marvel Mighty, you guys have an augmented reality thing going on too, correct?
Right. These are just the representations of what you can find on the app. These are all premium digital collectibles. Just save the shelf space at home. You can carry everything with you in the app, and you can play with them in AR using the functionality, drop them in the real world, and take pictures with them. It's awesome.
This reminds me so much of the shift from physical music to digital music streaming. Think about that shift back before iPhones, when we only had MP3 players for a short amount of time. Then iPods, then iPhone came out and just changed the game. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Take your whole music collection anywhere in the world with you. That's VeVe Digital Collectibles right there.
Speaking of drops, I understand that you have some SDCC exclusive drops happening. My friends, you heard it. Exclusive. You're salivating, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. Every day of Comic-Con this week, we have a new Marvel Con exclusive, starting with this Welcome to San Diego Spider-Verse poster. We have Deadpool's Chimichanga truck. We have House of M #1, the digital comic, fully readable in AR. We have the Tesseract. And the Silver Surfer 3D digital collectible, just a beautiful piece.
If people want to know more, what do?
They can go to VeVe.me, or you can scan the QR codes while you're here at San Diego Comic-Con. Hit us up on socials. We'll get you sorted.
Alex, thanks so much. Justin Warner, here at VeVe. It's been great.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Blows my mind. There's another video that I wanted. Maybe it was on Marvel's.
Good morning, Comic-Con! Welcome to Marvel Live here at San Diego Comic-Con 2022. How we doing today? Fantastic.
We're going to get these amazing Spideys up on stage.
We're hanging out in Spider-Verse, and I don't want to be anywhere else. Comic-Con just doesn't have to be this, 4 or 5 days here in San Diego, but you can go to Balboa Park in San Diego anytime and kind of immerse yourself in pop culture.
Truly one of the, the bucket list moments in my career. And I love it. And I love that it was all part of Marvel and San Diego Comic-Con, my favorite.
I don't know if this is the video now. I'm trying to find it.
Our first book with y'all was Kang the Conqueror, which is absolutely insane.
So we have 3 pins at the show. Mr. Knight and She-Hulk, who will be getting her own show in the next couple of weeks on Disney+.
I love them. I love them so much.
She-Hulk.
I especially love that She-Hulk. I feel like I want to wear that to the co-op, and all the people will be like, Broccoli? And I'll be like, nah.
Steve Rogers is both of our favorite superhero, like straight up. He was
My very first comics I was ever getting through the mail. They were coming folded up and stuffed into my mailbox, just like you love a good comic.
Getting to actually reread
the comics was a real joy for me. I mean,
What a pain.
yeah, I know. What a job, right?
What a chore.
I got to get paid to read Spider-Man comic books.
Really want to show you like VeVe's booth, the VeVe Marvel booth. Maybe it's just on mine. Shout out to all the followers out there. I had a video of it. This is it. This is Damon John. There's 2 videos I want to show. First of all, just look at the booth. Unbelievable. This is the Marvel booth. Look at that. Marvel VeVe. And look at this screen right here that's playing the whole time. Now, this is Damon John from Shark Tank. So, what do you think he's seeing the whole time? Guys, the biggest celebrities, biggest, the wealthiest people in the world, I believe, are going to find VeVe, have found VeVe. They're going to be into it. Because why? It's digital collectibles licensed from the biggest brands in the world. Digital assets. Like, he has to see value in VeVe. I know he does. So let's just take a look at this. I think he's talking about the Gauntlet glove here. I took this snippet of the Marvel's live stream. So when Marvel opened up their live stream the other day, I was watching it. And the other video that I'm going to show next is like how they opened it up. This is just another little segment in that live stream. But I just thought it was awesome to hear Damon John talk as we're looking at the VeVe Marvel booth. Just unbelievable.
I believe that you will be able to probably acquire one of them.
I agree with you.
I think so. That it's going to be that affordable because, of course, Marvel wants everybody to be able to participate in the universe.
Because Marvel is your universe.
I believe that you will be able to.
Just amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. And this is the one that opened up the live stream. So I wasn't even expecting this. I was like, let me tune on to the Marvel, San Diego Comic-Con live stream. Let me see what it looks like. I opened it up and this is what I see. I was like, oh my gosh. Because guys, this is stuff that I like dreamed of happening. This is stuff that like I envisioned one day. Marvel's gonna be promoting VeVe like crazy. Johnny, you're a moon boy. So this just feels unbelievable to see you guys. Like you got to think back when VeVe had 7,000 users, and I was telling people VeVe's gonna have hundreds of thousands of people on it one day, millions. People were literally laughing at me. I was saying VeVe's gonna have commercials with Disney, Marvel. This is the start of it, I believe. Amazing to see happen.
There I am. Hello. How are you? I was mesmerized looking at this amazing crowd that we have here at the Marvel booth. It has been an incredible San Diego Comic-Con so far, and it's about to get even better. There I am. Hello. How are you? I was mesmerized looking at this amazing crowd that we have here.
Bunch of views on it. Shout out to the Twitter fam. I remember, in 2021 showing videos of Kevin O'Leary getting into NFTs, merging the physical and the digital, sharing videos, getting like 15, 20K views on it. People were interested back then, and we're just watching it all unfold in real time, guys. This is literally history in the making. We got a bot. Bots are wild these days. Also, I see December in the building. Shout out to December, man. December Bitcoin. Woo! First secret rare ever the other day. A 3-digit mint. Shout out to you, December. Deserves it 100%. If you're an OG, you should kiss yourself. You are a genius. I agree, Tommy. I remember back in the day saying, that's why I created that. I was like, being a VeVe OG is going to be like having a verified check mark almost. I truly believe that. That's why I put it in my bio before it was even a thing. And if you guys don't believe me, I even got proof that Comey kinda, liked the idea and started using it. I believe it was on NFT Pirates video back when I got interviewed with him. Shout out to my guy Chad. That was the thing. Like, I just put it in my bio because I wanted to. I was proud of it back then. I was proud of being a VVOG before it was even cool. And now, Tommy, I think we're going to see the whole world start to understand the importance, because it's like being a visionary. You know, it's like a verified stamp that you were, you know, you saw the vision before it really actually took place and before it happened. Major exposure for VeVe this weekend. Absolutely. Thanks for keeping us going. Love. Absolutely, Tommy. Appreciate you big time. Please report. Yeah, definitely did. Definitely did. Got a 30-minute warning coming out. Appreciate that, December. I think you're still an OG. December. I think you're definitely an OG, you know? I remember December was showing so much love and support on my late night live streams at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. This is like back in the summer of 2021. I think you're an OG. We don't know what like the cutoff's going to be for OG. Maybe it's just season 1. I think that is what Reese said. Like, anyone who made an account in season 1 or bought one thing in season 1. Portfolio, how we doing? How we doing, fam? Low fly in the house. D Ramos, what's going on, D Ramos? We got a little I did have this shared screen on, right? When I was watching these videos.
At the Marvel booth. It has been an incredible San Diego Comic-Con so far, and it's about to get even better. Oh, there I am. Hello. How are you? I was mesmerized looking at this amazing
Again,
crowd.
if anyone's going to San Diego Comic-Con like today, definitely live stream it. If you're on Instagram, wherever you're at, you know. Amazing. Man, Dan and David got to be so happy right now. I'm just so proud. Because you got to think, guys, Dan and David and Reese, Alex is part of it too. Alex just came a little bit later, like in 2021. But like David and Dan and Reese have been there since like 2017, building this out, getting ushered out of licensors, you know, getting ushered out of rooms from the biggest licensors in the world, saying we can't put up with that blockchain scam back in the day. They didn't even know what an NFT was back then, 2017, 2018. So just to see, I feel so proud, and I only found VeVe in March of 2021. I'm putting myself in like the shoes of David and Dan and Reese, who've been there since 2017, you know, going 3, 4, 5 years. You know, it's inspiring. It's motivating. What's this next image? We got the Marvel Mighties. Deadpool cosplay in front of it. That's awesome. I do think the Marvel Mighties are going to be one of the future grails. Series 1. Like, think of how many series there's going to be with the Marvel Mighties. There could be 20, 50, maybe even more one day. It's different series. So having series 1, I think, is just going to be looked at as like, wow. That Captain America looks absolutely amazing. This is history we're watching right here, fam. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. K Walker, how we doing? How we doing? Is this drop worth the go for it? Cow. Is this J.O.'s second account? Burner account. Hey, appreciate you big time for tuning in today. OG since March 12, 21. Shout out to you, Tommy. Yeah, you're definitely an OG. March was such a crazy month. if you found it March 12th, you remember how fast things blew up that month. I think from March 1st to the end of March, VeVe went from 8,000 users to 180,000 users. Just in 1 month. Unbelievable. Don't forget to like the video. Appreciate that big time. Never know when the VeVe gods will bless you for liking the video. Appreciate you guys big time for helping the channel grow. Portfolio is a February OG. I think Taps Trades is a February OG as well too. I got here March 2nd, I believe, is the official day I opened up my account. March 2nd, March 3rd. I don't think I was able to get my first purchase until March 3rd or March 4th. And what's the craziest thing about that to me is my comments all over the place were March 1st, March 2nd, and I didn't make my first purchase until March 3rd. So that kind of, I'm glad that's the way it was, because that defeats the whole narrative that people want to paint. Because it's, I've dealt with so much negativity and FUD this whole time. People want to paint the narrative for whatever reason. Maybe they're frustrated, whatever, that Johnny's a moon boy. He just talks about VeVe because he went all in. It's like, no, it's flip-flop. If you actually did your research and you actually knew the history of it. I went all in because I believed in VeVe. Some people just want to paint the narrative that he's all in, so that's why he's, promoting VeVe so much. It's like, I was telling the world VeVe is going to be the next big thing before I had one VeVe collectible. Talk about unbiased. But people don't want to, talk about that narrative. So it is what it is. Sebastian, how we doing, fam? Silver Surfer price prediction. Let's go over the details of the Silver Surfer since we got some time. I think for this Tesseract drop, I will be passing on it. It's only 30 gems though, so it's really not that bad at all. But like I said, my main focus right now is to finish the Disney Castle set and to have gems in case a surprise drop happens. I'm definitely going for the Silver Surfer. I want to get that on the drop because I don't know if I'll be able to afford it right away in the market. I think it's going to be one of those collectibles, guys, that, like, it looks cool now, but I think once you load it on the VeVe app, that's when people are going to look at it and be like, whoa, this thing looks amazing. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's a $60 price point, so it's 2x of what today's drop is, but I think it's probably 2x more popular too. 6,100 editions. I like that. Oh, so 2x the price and a little bit more limited edition. This is going to be pretty big. I think it's easily going to come out in the market for over 2x, for over 120, over 150. I think it's going to go up too. I think once it comes out in the market, it's just going to go up in value. Yeah, because Silver Surf is a pretty big FA. 6,000 editions is really not that many. So I think a lot of the new users who do get it on the drop will be perfectly fine flipping it for a 2x. That's just kind of my thought process on it. Yeah, Tommy, I talked a little bit about this in the beginning. 100%. I think all the full set holders of the Eye of Agamotto, all the Infinity Stones, I think there will be a gauntlet glove to go with it. But I was saying for me, like, that's not, that's not something I've always loved or, been a huge fan of, or I think it's going to be pretty valuable. Yep, the first one is the Eye of Agamotto. Talked a little bit about it on the live stream today. I only have the rare, and I had the rare just for basically like a cool looking shelf. I flipped it upside down. Secret Rare pumped. I think it was only about like 120, maybe just a couple weeks ago. And with the whole recent speculation of the Gauntlet Glove, definitely boomed in price. You know what I think they're going to do? Similar to the Jurassic Park drop, I think they're going to reward the full set holders of all the Infinity Stones with like some kind of animated Gauntlet Glove, like the best version Gauntlet Glove, right? And then I think people who just have one of each of the Infinity Stones, like one of each rarity, could be an uncommon of each or whatever it is, I think they'll be rewarded with an Infinity, like a Gauntlet Glove, but maybe not animated or not the most, valuable one. kind of like with the Jurassic Park drop, meaning like the full set holders got the secret rare, and then people who just had one of each rarity didn't matter, still got the ultra rare, and I love that. So, I mean, I think it would be likely that they kind of do the same thing. But like I said, for me, that doesn't really do too much. I think it's going to be pretty valuable for the people that do have it. But I'm at that point where I don't really have too much extra money to just get like everything that's cool, because there's going to be so many cool things that drop. So I'm really focusing on the things that I absolutely love. And I don't really have that many gems right now. 30 gems. If I go for it, it would be a flip. We got 19 minutes to drop. I'll be a game time decision. I just have to make sure that I think it's going to come out above retail. That way I can go for it, flip it. But like I said, even if it doesn't, I mean, it's only 30 gems, so it's not going to break the bank. Like if you get stuck with it. And if you can long hold it until there is, a Gauntlet Glove coming out, or maybe just until the next Infinity Stones come out, it'll probably go up in value. But that's the thing. We don't know when the next Infinity Stones will get released. But absolutely, Tommy. And that's the thing. Like, if you really want that Gauntlet Glove, and then I think it's definitely worth having all the Infinity Stones. I think it'll look sick. And one of my future speculations is once VeVe's in the Oculus, once like you can put the Oculus on and go to the VeVe app and get immersed in the whole VeVe-verse, etc. that way. That's when I think there will be even more surprises. Like you could probably put up or pick up the Gauntlet Glove, put it on, walk around with it in VR. That's the kind of stuff that I see happening, like long term. I'm not saying that's happening next week, right? But like that's super long term. Once VeVe's in the Oculus, once maybe Akomi makes their own AR VR glasses, Apple comes out, because it just makes sense, right? I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I see happening. But yeah, my Silver Surfer prediction, I think it's going to come out maybe like a 2x and then work its way up to a few $100. I think the low mids will be really valuable in that collectible. I am torn on this one. Like I said, I think it's going to start out above retail. I just don't know if I'm going to get mine delivered. I'm feeling like good luck right now, though. Like I have a feeling I could probably get a low mint. My guy from the Palace, Zachary Roy, blessed me with the 41 mint he thinks I'm going to get. So maybe I do go for it, kind of just hope for that low mint. And then if it's not a low mint, just let it go for a little bit of a profit. I might end up doing that. Now 17 minutes to the drop. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to come out above retail? I think it's going to start out above retail. Maybe like even a 2x for the first couple that get in there. And then slowly work its way down to just above retail is kind of how I'm thinking. Real Talk has a question here. In your opinion, did VeVe have to compromise their control for expansion? I'm asking because of the lackluster drops and their censored AMAs, has Disney taken over VeVe? What do you mean by the lackluster drops? Like, were you expecting like big drops for Comic-Con? You're thinking, Real Talk? I could see that, but I don't think VeVe's compromised their control for expansion. I think since they're partners, they want to make sure that they, have Disney happy. They don't want to piss off their partners, but I think at the end of the day, these licensors, the companies, the brands, they know that VeVe, like their value is that they have every IP. Like even the Disney CEO, one of the people in the whole, higher ups at Disney's came out. He's even got to ask the question, do you guys see, like, this is when all that FUD was happening about VeVe buying out or Disney buying out VeVe. He even said it's like way too early for any of that kind of talk. And the thing about buying out VeVe is like their value is that they have DC, they have every IP. It's not just Disney. So I would say they didn't, they haven't taken over VeVe, real talk. I would say it's ever since Disney though, it's definitely, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? The stakes have gone up a little bit. Disney is a huge brand to have on board as a partner. Were you hoping for 5 comics daily? Or are you saying like they're having random comics? Yeah, the thrill of the drops are amazing, Tommy. I love the thrill of the drops, especially when they sell out ASAP and it's so hard to get. I personally love that competition feeling of like you versus the world. More so than like the blind box gambling type feeling. I love when it's like one drop, one collectible like this, and it sells out ASAP. Like the first drop, I absolutely love that feeling. The first couple drops sold out. I don't even think I got. What was the first couple drops? We got the poster. Didn't get the poster. That one sold out on me. Felt like I lost that one. Even it was the Deadpool truck that sold out ASAP. This is probably going to sell out ASAP too, just because everything else is selling out ASAP. There's 8,000 of these. Like I said, if I go for it, I'm definitely going to flip it. I've been selling a couple things that I got randomly for like MCP points or something like that. I don't want to sell those things just because the market's at like a bottom right now, in my opinion. But because I just added in a bunch of gems to finish that poster set, all the secret rares, and I got all sub 1,000 mints. Let's go. I feel like those are going to be grails. Those posters were made in the first decade Disney opened, and they're all secret rares. Had to make sure I had to lock them in. So I don't really have that much money to keep adding in. So I'm trying to let go of the things that I don't absolutely love, but make sure I don't let go of anything big. Like some ultra rare comics. I love the ultra rare comics because they give you 3 points, 3 MCP points. I think that's a steal for how cheap they are. But my thought process is too, I've had them in my collection for a while, so I was getting those 3 points every single day already. So like I said, I was okay to swap some of those for the whole poster set. Thoughts on why the first ever Marvel Mighty vehicle is being lowballed right now? I would have thought the truck did better than it's doing, especially with all the Mighty promo. Yeah, so Willow, my opinion on that is I do think it's being lowballed right now. I do think that there's going to be some kind of surprise with it. If it's animated, if it's using some kind of mobile game, which I do think it is, especially because talking to It's Wonderful last night, and he had the same exact thoughts. I was like, let's go. If you look at the truck, it has that force field around it, similar to how what else just did that we all recognize? The Matt Gondek drop. And that was animated and had a surprise. So I do think the Deadpool truck will interact with the different Mighties in some kind of way. I thought maybe you could put them all in there. It would open up or drive around or something. It just feels like that. Now, I think it's being slept on just because we've seen a lot of Deadpool already. The Deadpool Mighties were already out. So it's like some people are just like, it's not FA. You won't get it. But I think there will be exceptions. And that's probably one of those exceptions right there. I think it's Stay bringing the craziest alpha. Absolutely. And stay tuned to one of his videos coming up. I hope he releases it today or talks about today. We had a nice chat last night. Talking about Amiibo. You guys, do research on what Amiibo is. Maybe future ties in with VeVe, I'm thinking. When I saw Amiibo, the person who showed me Amiibo was Mubarak. So, Mubarak, if you're tuned in today, shout out to you, my guy. If not, I'll see you another time. He showed me that, and I looked into it, months and months ago, probably like half a year ago now. And I was like, oh my gosh. Amiibo was like physical NFTs for a game. Basically, just like physical collectibles, and they're limited edition. You can put them on your Nintendo Switch or whatever it is and play with that collectible. I was like, oh my God, that was like NFTs, the physical version. So, and what made me message him about it again was I saw a username, Amiibo, selling something, and he had a pretty big collection. So I was like, is that just a random person on the VeVe app made a username Amiibo, or is that like the official Amiibo account in VeVe? I have no idea, but he's mad smart, yo, and he does his research. Absolutely. Some of the most in-depth I've seen. Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to my guy. It's Wonderful. Pineapple Gang. Music Genie. Like, can do it all. Can do it all. Mix, master, engineer, produce beats. You name it. He does it. What up, Crypto Insomniac? Plus, today there will be a larger turnout at Comic-Con. People are off work. Good point. I forgot today's Saturday. I'm going to start, giving the date in the videos when I do the little intro. Saturday morning, July 23rd. I feel like I don't usually give the date, and I kind of just want to start giving the date. I'm a game time decision. Find out at the time of the drop if I go for it. 9 minutes to go. Next gem squeeze prediction. Real talk. Good question here. Trying to get the lowdown. All right, so next gem squeeze prediction is in T-minus 24 hours. Silver Surfer. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's going to be a huge gem squeeze. I think maybe some of the recent drops may dip a little bit. And some of those gems will kind of recirculate into the Silver Surfer. I don't think the Silver Surfer drop's going to cause like a whole market gem squeeze. If they release, say, like a surprise drop after Comic-Con, that'll be good because it won't really give enough time for the market to have a gem squeeze. I would say Amazing Fantasy 15. That's been like the speculation around the community. Most likely, people think it's coming in early August because of all the different things, right? The first ever, I think, comic on VeVe was in August last year. I think the what is it? Like the anniversary of Spider-Man, one of the years of anniversary of anniversary of Spider-Man's coming up in August. We got BZ in the building. UFC London. I don't know anything about UFC BZ. It's like one of those sports I think is cool. It's just something that I never got into, so I know absolutely nobody, or I know nothing in UFC besides Dana White. But like, I don't know any of the fighters. I don't really keep up with it. I would say, yeah, it's definitely going to be the announcement of next big comic. 60th anniversary. Thank you, BZ. That's what I was looking for. August 2nd. Amazing Fantasy 15. That's the 60th anniversary of it. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense why a lot of people think it's early August. Also, I was looking at my Spider-Man Secret Rare the other day. I'm in all of this because I got it for $400 on the drop. Original owner, probably my best drop ever. And this was the drop date, August 7th. The first ever Marvel NFT, the first ever Marvel digital collectible, the first ever Spider-Man in digital format. August 7th, 2021. So maybe, what's that date this year? What is August 7th? August 7th is a Saturday. Oh my gosh. Could they release Amazing Fantasy 15 FA Spider-Man on August 7th, 2022 for the anniversary of the first ever Marvel NFT, first ever Spider-Man NFT digital collectible? I think they could do it August 7th, Saturday. What's August 2nd? Oh my gosh, August 2nd. Wait. Oh, yeah, August 2nd is a Tuesday. I think it's August 7th. Wait, August 7th is a Sunday. Even better. Oh my gosh. I think they're going to release Amazing Fantasy 15 on August 7th, Sunday, July 2022. Let's go. I said it like that because if they do, I am clipping that. And again, the reason why I think that is because when I was looking at my Secret Rare Spider-Man the other day, I noticed it said August 7th was the release date. And I was like, yo, they do like to drop comics on Tuesdays, though. 100% right, BZ. Could be Tuesday. The only reason why I'm kind of leaning towards the Sunday, August 7th, is because, like you said, normally they do comics on like a Tuesday, Thursday, but something as big as Amazing Fantasy, I feel like they would save for like a big weekend drop with enough hype around it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. That would make a lot of sense to me because they dropped the first ever Marvel NFT August 7th, 2021. And it was FA Spider-Man collectible. Oh, Tommy's selling the kidney already. Mark it my calendar. Yeah, I think if there was a date that I had to guess, August 7th is looking like it's lined up perfectly. That would give us like, and they'd probably announce it August 2nd. What if they announce it August 2nd, BZ, on Tuesday? And then it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 days to gear up. Oh my gosh, that'll be a huge gem squeeze that week. Oh my gosh. From August 2nd to the 7th, those like 4 or 5 days, the market will bleed. Let's see what Willow says. Gary, I'm game time decision in 5 minutes right now. Yeah, but real talk, check it out. Super fire. Oh, what is this about? Paul Rodriguez. I want more skateboard NFTs from ABD Collectibles, so I'm probably passing with VeVe today. Official Paul Rodriguez NFTs. Wow, that is fire, Willow. I only know Paul Rodriguez from Tony Hawk Underground or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Pretty sure he was in those games on the N64. That's where I've only gotten any of my skateboard knowledge from. I love that. Was like my childhood right there. That game, Mario Kart, and James Bond GoldenEye. Those are my favorite games of all time. Huge alpha from Willow. Imagine accidentally minting. That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, I'm sure someone's gonna do it. Everyone goes in thinking AM15. Let me go for Alpha Flight. Oh man, RIP to them. Yeah, Super Simono. Good luck to everybody. We got a 3-minute warning. What do you guys think? Leave in the chat. Should I go for the drop? If anybody wants to learn how to do the little rhythm gate here. Now the buy now button's already up, so it's going to become clickable 1 second after 0. So you can try to time it. Usually that's how you're able to get some of these really quick selling out items. Or you can go Brave Gate, right? You could skip the drop and then only go for the rebounds. That's also another great way to do it if you think this one collectible is going to sell out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, it's lagging. 3, 2, 1. All right, I can't really do it because it just lagged right there. Sorry for that. I noticed my internet was lagging right there, so I figured it would have messed it all up. I'll give one more example right before the minute mark. Easy set, can't go wrong for 30. Good point there, Taylor Howard. Donkey Kong is a classic. I was going to hold off. But I think I'm just going to go for it. It's $30. I'm only going to go for it to flip. Very true, very true. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. By now. A little late there, but 1 minute warning. Shout out to my coffee gators. I'm going to go for this drop just to flip. Figured the other ones sold out ASAP, so For only $30, I don't really see this one going too far below retail. I'm going to back out, come back in. Time looks good. Let's go. Real Talk's going for it. Changed my mind. Mubarak in the building. Mubarak, after this drop, 17 seconds ago. Good luck, my man. Tell us a little bit about Amiibo again. Ooh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I know. Got it. I don't know if that's a good or bad sign. But I got it. Let me know if it sold out or if it didn't sell out yet. I hope it sold out. Mubarak, David, how we doing? How we doing? Yeah, I do think there will be an airdrop for the Gauntlet glove, like eventually for maybe the full set holders, and then that'll probably be like the full set holders. I think are going to get the animated Gauntlet glove or the best version, right? And then anyone who just has one of the rarities of all the Infinity Stones, I think will probably get an airdrop of like a non-animated Gauntlet glove. Oh, not the best mint here. 4,320. So Zachary Roy from the Palace tried manifesting my 41 mint. Did not get that one today. Oh, good news that it sold out. Yeah, it did sell out. Huge. Like I said, I only went for this drop to one, complete the set, get the extra 100 MCP points. That's one thing that people don't realize, right? You get daily recurring points for your full sets that you hold, but just completing each new set will get you 100 points right off the bat. Boom. That's pretty big. So I am going to flip this once I do receive it. Hope it does come out like a 2X or something like that. We'll see what happens. I do have my Eye of Agamotto, the rare one with the eye open for sale. I bought mine for like $40, $49. And like I said, I don't absolutely love the Infinity Stones or the Gauntlet glove. I think it's pretty sweet. And so I'm just tailoring my collection with the things I absolutely love. So it's just a personal thing. I don't absolutely love it. Wow, Mubarak got mint 240. That's huge, Mubarak. That's a what a mint, man. I don't expect more than retail, to be honest. Yeah, David, like I said, in the beginning, my prediction was maybe he comes out, like 50, 60, like a 2X or something like that, and then work its way down to maybe just above retail. That's kind of how I'm thinking on this one. I was going to pass on it the whole time. I want mine to get delivered ASAP, though. It's crazy that people already got theirs delivered and it's in the market already. Like, what? It just happens. That's wild to me. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get delivered. Wow, you got two of them, Tommy. Solid move. 70 on the marketplace, floor 35. Yeah, not good news so far. Not good news yet. I mean, one thing that could happen is, it could just get swept up. But yeah, the VeVe logo is going for 7K right now. Looks like it dipped down a little bit in price, BZ. I saw Sean from Comics and Crypto had his around 7K, and then I looked again and it was gone, and the floor was 15K. And I was like, oh my gosh, did his sell or did he relist? And he relisted it for $1 mil. But the fact that, the floor is 7K, 15K, that's amazing. I wish I had one of them. Yeah, so BZ, anyone who went to Comic-Con and went up to David or Dan got one of those VeVe cards, founder cards. It had a promo code on it. And then once you redeem the code, you get one of those gold VeVe letters. And I think there's only 500 of them. Willow was saying you could make a trip. You could have made a trip to Comic-Con, even spend a couple $1,000, get the gold VeVe logo, sell it, and end up making a few $1,000s off the trip. I was like, oh my gosh, that's genius. Would have been an amazing time. Let's go to the VeVe logo letters. Let's check it out. There's 12 of them. Yeah, 7.8K right now. Yeah, Sean's listed for $1 million. Solid. Oh, you can't submit a ticket. Is there a way for me to get my account back? Because I forgot my password and don't know the username I have. Buy button up again. If you can see the buy button, how are you not in your account, Gary? It sounds like you're not in your account, but you can see the buy button up on the VeVe app. Wow. Yeah, next year, Willow, next year. That's cool. I didn't know you used to live in San Diego. I wish I lived on the West Coast. Gary, give me some details about your situation here. Yeah, maybe the email that you used, if not the username. I'm just sorry, my friend can't get his account. Oh, okay. Yeah, ask him about his email because he should know his email address that he used, right? You could probably submit your support ticket using the email. You could find there, Willow. Let's take a look. Let's see how these are doing in the market. Whoa. I was about to say, why is the kit car in the VeVe logo collection? I was like, is that a little teaser for something? Amazing to see. 15K. Looks like the 7K ones got bought, BZ. Scuba Steve. Let's take a look at the drops from today. Where's it at? Where is that? You think it's got its own tab already? Or do you think it's like in the Doctor Strange? Failed to fetch. Sorted by date listed because I just figured people would be listing that one first. Let's go on comments. There it is. 22. Yikes. Blows my mind. Why go for the drop? Well, I was wrong about this. Well, I guess I really wasn't. I guess it just dipped a little bit lower than I thought it would. I didn't think it'd be too expensive. I thought maybe I could get in there right away, make a quick flip, like $50, $45. Probably won't go back up until there's like another catalyst, until we see another Infinity Stone. But it is a full set. I think it's a full set, right? Yep, full set. That's good news right there. Oh, so it didn't sell out. Interesting. How? I wonder. All right, so it looks like only maybe 2,000 people went for it. Or it looks like there's 6,000 left. Interesting, because when I went to click it, it said the buy now was gone. Interesting how the buy now disappears, but then comes back. That was an interesting drop. Makes sense, though, why it's under retail. It probably won't go back up until they all sell out, I should say. That would make more sense. But that was a good thing about it, because it's only $30, right? It's not $70 or something crazy like that. Yeah, the VeVe logo airdrop is nuts. So crazy. Simone, did you get one? Did you go to the Comic-Con? David sold for 29. Got his gems back. Oh, shout out to you, K Walker. Good thing you didn't get one. Solid low mint right there. 1,000 range. Yeah, facts, Mubarak. May not happen until, a few more infinities come out. But yeah, absolutely, Mubarak. And once it does sell out, I think the price is going to go back up. Yeah, facts, Willow. That's another good thing too, right? There's going to be so many new users who come to the platform and they want something that they can have a good deal on, that they can buy. So, Gary, I'm going to try to... Do you have Twitter or Instagram? Send me a DM if you do. He was able to change his password. I would say, Gary, tell your friend to make a support ticket and just on the support ticket, leave his email address so they know what account it is, so they can tell you the account name and the password. Or for you to make a new password type thing, I'm excited about tomorrow's drop. I'm definitely going to be going for this one and probably holding this one. I had a feeling I shouldn't have gone for this drop. But I felt like I could make a quick little flip. But I was wrong. $60 list price for tomorrow. I'm following back, right, Gary? Are you Gary 1234 CA3? Or is this a different Gary? Cash Wolf. Also mint number, man. 400 mint is clean. Let's go, Jess. Let's go. Jessica Valenzuela just added all the songs to It's Wonderful's album on her Apple Music playlist, looks like. Let's go. Shout out to you, Jess85. Means a lot. Shout out to Jess85. Ah, okay. Got you. That makes sense. Let me make sure I follow you. Here it is. Gary Low Mo. Boom. All right, Gary, I'm going to send you a DM after this live stream, and then I'm gonna try to talk to someone from the Coma team, maybe Reese or something like that, and hopefully we can work out your situation. I'll have to probably let them know your buddy's email address, just so they can try to like maybe personally find the account themselves. So once I get done on this live stream, which I'm gonna wrap it up in any minute now, just look out for a DM on Twitter, brother, and I'll try reaching out to Reese or Alex or someone from the team, and just may have to do like a personal support ticket type thing for your buddy. But thanks for all your help. Absolutely, Gary. Try to help out, you know. I think it may not be sold out just yet. I think that's probably why the prices are so low too. Once it sells out, you know, give it some time. In my opinion, I think it will go back up. It's a full set. MCP announcement, that'll raise the prices of all sets, I think, in my opinion. All different rarities too. I think the comics are being slept on big time for that reason. MCP points. And we all know too, once they announce more Infinity Stones too, I think that's going to be a huge catalyst for it. But yeah, let me try to take care of this because it's on my mind. I'm going to make sure I don't forget about it. Gary, look out for a DM. I'm going to be sending it to you in a few minutes. Hopefully we can get that situated. And make sure you guys tune in for tomorrow's drop. I think tomorrow's drop is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be one of the bigger ones of the week. Silver Surfer, FA. And I think it's just going to be one of those collectibles you get in your account. You look at it closely and you're going to be in awe. I can't wait to see it up close. It's probably going to be shining like crazy. It's going to be a good one. And tomorrow night, make sure you guys tune in to Superstar Money's YouTube channel. Might be a little surprise over there. Shout out to my guys over there. With all that being said, I will be signing out today. Appreciate you guys for all the support. You know, you guys are amazing. Shout out to anyone who got a low mint, too. I saw a couple low mint Tesseracts today. But with all that said, I'm signing out today. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.